E aí, galera do YouTube? Tudo bom? Aqui tá tudo bom também. Estamos de volta aqui com Fallout 3, exatamente onde paramos no último episódio. A gente tá preso aqui no bagulho da enclave, né? Eu não faço ideia do que o presidente da enclave quer falar comigo, mas ele disse que tem que conversar comigo cara a cara. Até deu os meus pertences, tudo de boa. Então vamos lá ver o que ele quer, né? Mas antes disso, curta, comente, compartilhe com os seus amigos e se inscreva no canal.
Hold it right there.
Opa.
You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag if necessary. On whose authority? I have no records of that. You're supposed to be in a holding cell. What? No one sees the president except Colonel Autumn. Stand right there while I check this out. Mr. President, I'm sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Williams. I have an unauthorized individual here who says he's supposed to speak with you.
I'm surprised to hear from you, Lieutenant. I don't recall authorizing you to contact me directly.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. It just seemed out of the ordinary. I apologize.
Apology noted, Lieutenant. Yes, I instructed our friend to come up to the control room. No questions, no interference. Am I understood?
I understand, sir. Again, I apologize for the interruption.
Allow our friend to pass and report to your superior for reassignment, Lieutenant, at once.
Yes, sir. Hello. I guess you'd better be on your way. Sorry for the interruption.
Tudo bem.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guest from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede her progress. Thank you for your cooperation.
Andar aqui do mess hall. Foi pra cá. Foi. Vai pra cá. Ih. Não, não é aqui. Meu Deus, que lugar complicado. Tá, aqui são as celas. Tá. Eu vou ir reto
Hello.
aqui. Tô no mesmo lugar.
May have a
Mano.
contact here. Checking.
Será que é aqui? Não é, né? Ou é? Mess hall.
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore...
Ai! The hell? The hell, bro?
Retreating.
Fall back to regroup. Enemy defeated. Lethal force authorized.
Retreating.
senhora deveria estar. Esse lugar é muito confuso, irmão.
Retreating!
Fall back to regroup.
Fall back!
Meu Deus, cara, eu não faço ideia de onde eu tenho que ir. C, será? Acho que é, né?
Reporting enemy has escaped. Resume standard patrol.
Pra cá? Não. Pra lá? Meu Deus, mano, que viagem.
Ah, face to face.
Ele é um computador, ele é uma IA.
Time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able
Meu
to make it.
Deus. Que jogo
Not what I
revolucionário.
had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities. You're too kind. The pleasure is mine, I assure you. I've been anxious to make your acquaintance for some time. You and I have much to discuss, my young friend. You and I have a chance to make our country a better place for all of us. I'd like you to make sure that chance isn't wasted. Understand, I am placing a great deal of trust in you. Your simple presence here proves that. My abilities to influence the world are limited at this. You, however, perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change. The good people of this country cannot My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor can the cult you've come into contact with. This mutations like the super mutants and ghouls must be purged. Where others have failed, I believe your father. I was hoping you'd see. If the water purifier can be activated, it can be used to distribute toxins that will. The longer it runs, the cleaner the water. I need you to see that it starts running, and that in front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care. You just I understand. It's an unusual request. Please understand that I cannot allow you to. I'm afraid I won't be persuaded. Whatever power. This is quite true. The process was because unlike you, because I've been processing, internal resetting primary, perhaps. Process. New directive accepted. Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is...
Meu Deus, a base está programada para se autodestruir. Vai, robô, mata ele. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. Os robôs lançam bomba no bagulho. Irmão do céu. Quem é você? O Fox. Temos que sair daqui rápido. Ah tá, tem que ir pra frente aqui. Agora eu consigo, né? Meu Deus, que missão louca! Sou eu, rapaziada, calma aí. Meu irmão... Eu convenci a IA a se matar, cara. E destruir a enclave inteirinha por causa disso. Meu Deus, mano. Isso sim é um trabalho eficiente, entendeu? Eu saí de lá com o bagulho. E ainda matei a enclave inteira, mano. Cadê o parça pra nós falar com ele?
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Oi, doutora Lee.
So, you're back. We had feared... Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier. What do you mean? Explain yourself. Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. I see. And where is the... Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed of properly once the scribes have had time to analyze it. Perhaps we have underestimated the Enclave.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So,
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that purifier.
Yes, sir.
Mano, eles vão usar o Pride.
Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride.
Ó.
So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor.
Uhul.
You want the full suit or the recon armor? Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. Okay. So do you think you can hold it together for this?
Opa, minha querida, é claro.
Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon.
Tudo pronto.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you.
Mano, eles vão soltar o Pride, mano.
Okay, we're going to go over it one more time.
É
The Pride
Pride
is
ou
on me.
Prime?
The
Sei lá.
goal is Project Purity, but we can't
É
get into the
robô
facility
gigante,
with those
cara.
energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right,
Yeah.
Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
É Pride mesmo. Meu Deus. Ó, o robô aqui, ó. Ah. No 4 eles vão construir um Pride muito maior que esse, cara. Mano. Mano.
Hail.
Só vamos, irmão. Olha isso, cara.
Pretty hard lately by a marauding gang.
Tá onde que eu tenho que ir primeiro? Ah, tá. Então eu tenho que seguir o Prime. Pride, quer dizer. Olha lá. Vai, robô. Bora, irmão, bora. Olha isso. Meu Deus do céu, eu vou até pôr minha Power Armor nova. Eu preciso dessa roupa pra esse evento. Pronto. Nossa, agora sim, vamos.
Democracy is non-negotiable. Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%.
Meu Deus. Que robô maravilhoso. Ó, vai soltar um míssil. Olha lá, olha lá, ó. Nossa. Os caras da enclave lá do outro lado tentando parar o robô.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
Paladino Vargas, você tá fraco, hein, mano? Ô, você não quer um Steam Pack? Eu tenho um par aqui.
Anchorage will be liberated. Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Embrace democracy or you will be eradicated.
Meu Deus.
Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Opa! Jogou uma arma ali. Ai!
Will never be defeated.
Nossa, mano.
We will not fear the Red Menace.
Estamos chegando. Oi?
Anchorage will be liberated. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem
Pedacinho de cérebro.
inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Projeto Impureza. Vamos lá.
Concentrate your fire.
Para. Para. Meu Deus, que mira horrível. Enfim.
You again.
Aham.
I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this. I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock. The American people are worth fighting for. The future... You're in over your head. Once you're dead, we'll finish up this...
Vamos.
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be Let's get this room secured.
Tá.
Hello, is
Dr.
anyone
Lee,
there?
it's Sarah Lyons.
Dr.
I'm in the
Lee,
control
something's
room.
wrong with the
We're both
purifier.
here. What's going on? Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagine going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
Não, eu vou.
You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
Tá, então eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou pegar aqui um... Bora. Vai. Eu não sei o que eu tenho que fazer. Qual que é o código? O código é 216. Então vamos lá. 2, 1, 3.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues: sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind.
Olha, eu virei poeira,
Thankfully, When selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
É isso aí, rapaziada. Terminou o bagulho, mano. Eita! Bom, o próximo jogo que eu vou jogar, obviamente, é o Fallout 4, tá? Provavelmente vai começar na segunda-feira, tá bom? E é isso, galera. Vejo vocês no próximo Fallout. Então, falou!